I obviously don't have much of a shirt on. Let me go get a shirt on real quick, right after I explain this. This is a video where I make fun of dumb news reports on video games. This first one is sad, but dumb enough to make fun of. Okay, so here it is. A kid was shot holding a Nintendo Wii remote by a cop. I'm sorry I had to make fun of this. I'm so sorry for finding this very offensive. I don't mean to offend anybody. People will laugh. People will hate on it. The death is not funny, but what is it was a Nintendo Wii remote. Does this look like a gun? What kind of gun can do this? Oh crap, that kid got the Nintendo Wii remote. What do we do? What's happening? Oh my god, why am I jumping? Oh my god, is he pressing the E button? He's pressing the E button. Oh my god, now I'm crouching. Oh my god, I got no physical control over my body. Oh my gosh. Oh. Take care of that problem. Great. That was great. It was great. Another one. Here's about RuneScape.
Think of all the security dangers we've exposed involving online games and interactive sites. This one tonight is different. ABC 15 investigator Joe Ducey takes us into a fake world, creating real problems for one local family.
He was so upset. I mean, he was just heartbroken.
What happened?
This was his whole Christmas.
She's talking about real money lost in a virtual world, a world set in medieval times. It's where an 11-year-old like Timmy Easter of Gilbert can act like someone much older, catching shark. Every shark you catch?
It's worth 1,000 coins.
Fighting enemies. You kill them?
Okay, so let me explain this real quick. He got hacked. If they did a news report on every time somebody got hacked, I'm pretty sure there would be no real life news. It'd be like, kid gets hacked on Roblox, loses BC.
Yeah.
And gaining points and powers each time.
Timmy is so good at it that people ask him for help.
He spent years gaining a high level in an online...
Timmy is so good at it, people ask him for help. Here's people asking him for help. Hey, you wanna go fishing? I heard you're really good at catching sharks. Only in a game? Uncharted.
Family recently learned this virtual world is full of some real-life dangers.
He said, "Excuse me, house layer, can I speak to you for a moment?" Right here.
Timmy says another player started a conversation asking him to do something rare.
Would you like to join the clan called the White Legion?
Timmy said, sure. The player led him to a different site. Turns out it was a fake RuneScape site.
This is the real one. This is a fake one.
Go back to the real? Fake? You can see there are only subtle differences between the two. In just minutes, Timmy's password was hacked, stolen. His account with all these points and belongings emptied out.
It's your items, and to have someone steal it with...
Somebody stole all of my virtual stuff! Somebody help! My TV, everything's fine. Nobody robbed my real house. Or my precious money. And the life. I still have that, I think. No. My virtual points. I bought the new sword. With 3 points. I'm never gonna back.
Without hesitation. It's just wrong.
You may be thinking, who cares? It's just fake points in a make-believe world, but it costs $60 a year to play, hours of time to gain power, and there are dozens of websites offering coins to use in RuneScape for a fee.
Then at Christmas it was coming up, and I told everybody, all the relatives, give him cash.
Grandmother Claire Kephart says
Give him cash! Because I'm a good grandma. I love when my kid sits there, earns points, and spends $60 on a game, when he could go out and buy GTA a lot cheaper into a lot more. Okay, not a lot cheaper, like $10 cheaper. But that's still $10 that you save. This is like he could have been playing for 80 years. $60, like, what, a year, month? What did he say? I don't know.
He received and
I think
spent
it's a year.
140 real dollars to buy virtual swords and armor, making him more powerful in the game. All of it's gone.
Gone in one day because his kid took it. And
Oh my god, let's just go and arrest the kid! How about we go do that? I'm just joking. That's dumb.
sad that this has to happen because there's so many kids that are on the site.
Attorney General Terry Goddard has another concern.
The sinister part of the people, the adults leading the 11-year-old to another site, is the adults leading 11-year-olds to personal contact.
Oh, yeah.
Which is the underside of why some of these, and they do it on the gaming sites.
Here, thanks for the link. That's what your penis looks like? That's what people do.
While this family says a thief is getting away with a crime and taunting Timmy about it.
He said, haha, I'm gonna hack you again.
Last year, a Dutch court took virtual crime seriously, prosecuting 2 teens for stealing imaginary items on RuneScape. While this family says it has gotten no help from the website, RuneScape tells us we do everything we can to return accounts and contents to players. We employ over 180 staff in player support to ensure that we maintain a safe and enjoyable experience.
Now, if your mom doesn't understand what you're talking about, here's how the conversation goes. Mom, somebody stole my samurai sword! I did! I had samurai... But Mom, I had it and they took it from me! Mom! I had a lot of friends! Hold on, my friend I met in the game is gonna call me. Hello? Yeah. Oh, well, I got my awesome samurai sword taken? What? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm 21. 21. Oh, I'll get on later. I'll get my samurai sword. I'm so powerful I hack everybody. Mommy! I want my samurai sword back. I don't want to go to kindergarten tomorrow. That's a moment.
Trouble begins. I'm investigator Joe Ducey, ABC 15 News.
Bye. Oh, look, the news is on!
Kids can't put it down.
It has lots of graphics.
And who can blame them? It's extremely
graphics.
fun. The thing's a blast.
Cartoon. Awesome.
The dog doesn't seem to care, but what makes Nintendo DS different from other handheld game devices,
It's got dual screens, so that's the name, Nintendo DS
I know.
dual screen.
that's right, 2 screens. You can play Game Boy and Nintendo DS games on it. And what's even more, friends like Marissa and Melanie can play against each other, even if they're in different cars.
We were several car lengths apart, and sure enough, they were playing the game together.
That's because the Nintendo DS units seek out other DS units to play with. No wonder gaming gurus predict
Nintendo DS is going to redefine portable handheld game.
The only problem I have is it doesn't go car lengths apart. My cousin was right behind our car. We could not connect a single bit. It's lying. It can't be several, cause several, you won't even get a good reception. We can play together, but 5 seconds of the car ride, it just broke off, and it wouldn't connect at all.
Make the way iPod is redefining music.
well, stop the music. Because it's also redefining how vulnerable your kids are to child molesters. You see, along with the game capability,
What?
Nintendo DS comes with a feature called PictoChat.
You can chat with your friends.
Kids know what it is.
With your
You can
friends.
talk to other people from long distance. I picked a chat with my neighbor.
Problem is, parents don't.
I don't see that piece advertised on commercials.
Well, let me explain. You open the DS unit, you turn it on, you push PictoChat, and your DS unit is an open book. Anyone can write your child messages, send
No.
them sketches, anyone who has a DS unit. It's that simple.
Go! No. Ha! We can barely do that. DSs are terrible with PictoChat. My cousin, again, we tried to picture chat each other and said we can't play a game. We couldn't connect that. So how is some child molester, even if he's your neighbor, gonna do it? And what guy goes out and is like, I'm gonna be a molester on the DS. Here, draw me a picture of your balls. My God.
The fact that someone could possibly communicate with him without me knowing had crossed my mind.
Here's an example of what can happen. With Melanie and Marissa upstairs in the bedroom, I was downstairs sending them messages. What's your dog's name? What's your name? Where do you go to school? Where do you live? Marissa's mom was watching as Melanie and Marissa answered my questions, and she didn't like what she saw.
Especially when it's Melanie wrote an address.
But you understand that he is testing them? They know it's him.
2, 4, 5.
Granted, the girls knew it was me sending the messages, but
Oh, now I know where they live.
it only met me minutes before. Nintendo claims the two DS units have to be within 65 feet of each other for them to communicate. But when we set up two units in a local shopping mall, that's not what we found. From 90 feet. Let's try 120 feet, nearly double what Nintendo says the range is. Alright, we pushed it back now to 200 feet. Let's see if we can send a message from here. 250 feet. Alright, we now have more than 300 feet, more than a whole football field between these two Nintendo DS units, and yet still, I can send a message. Even when I went outside the doors, my Nintendo DS was still able to write to the other one. Suddenly, Michael's mom realizes the possibilities get pretty creepy.
If we're in an airport or at a train station, and just with the close proximity of them being able to, possibly be communicating with him.
And remember Marissa chatting with her friend in the other car? That means a molester driving along could see her child in the back seat and start sending messages while you're in the front seat, totally oblivious to what's happening.
Driving down the street, driving down. Look, there she is, DS. Holy crap! Not paying attention to the messages. Trying to send some messages. They're dead.
Nintendo is well aware of the risk. Both the owner's manual and the company's website warn parents about PictoChat and recommend talking to your kids about what to do if they get a message from someone they don't know. Brenda and Chantel
Hey, if you get a message from someone you don't know, don't talk to them.
are both great moms, but like most parents, they didn't think to read the owner's manual for their child's game.
I hadn't thought about that. I just thought it was kind of like an advanced Game Boy.
Sit down, read the manual, the instructions.
Joel Dine with Glendale Police says the problem is parents don't realize Nintendo DS is more than just a game device.
See, a communication tool. It's not just a visual tool.
Now, Michael, Marissa, and Melanie know
Not on
exactly
Nintendo
what to do
DS.
if a stranger tries to PictoChat them.
I sign off. I'd say Barn. I'll turn it off.
I'll turn it off. And then they'll come to my house and kill me. Okay, so this is one last thing I must say about this. Why is it Nintendo DS? Wii U does it. Wii does it. 3DS does it. Even your phone. Anybody can just text you. It's not that hard. So, being worried about the Nintendo DS is least of your problems. As we just saw, like a kid got hacked, and all his samurai swords in his kindergarten is tomorrow. So I have to take him. But everything like that, it's just dumb. So thank you guys for watching. Next time I will be doing Sammy Classic Sonic Fan. Is that his name? Yeah, that's his name. I think it's his name. I'll do him next time. Not do him. I will watch his videos next time.